Little dust ball rolling around now. I didn't notice this field earlier this year. There was some rust out in there. By the way, he looks, must have been all over. We're down here where we irrigate out of the river on bombs, we call it. Definitely tell that the water did some good. We'll get more on that later. A wet hole here we gotta go around, so good to get it first thing in the morning. You can flat lose a tractor out that way. Got the hill of St. Franceville there. That's just kind of where it seeps out. Plenty of tile in there. 5 lines all super close, but just can't catch it all.
Now we're down here on bombs, South St. Franceville. We did a little rabbling field already, got it done. Back on bombs again now. Getting the north part, which is the worst part to pick because there's a big slough out in here that you cannot. We put tile in that about, I don't know, maybe 15 feet apart, 20 at the most, and helped it a bunch, but you just can't drain it. And it's, I don't know, it's got like it's an old saltwater crap in it. It grows stuff, but it don't grow very good. It's gooey, so it just kind of gave up on it over the years now. I've tiled it twice. Just can't, one hole, can't drain, can't seem to fix. It may wash out in years to come and someday be all right, but it's not right now.
Several lines right through that hole. Still, it's dry now, but usually never raise a crop in. Sometimes you get close. Riser pipes out there too. But right news is I don't see Johnson grass in it. Makes it look almost pretty. We got all kinds of stuff in this field. River bottom, sandy, wet holes, so it burns up, grounds out. Good stuff, bad stuff, irrigated, non-irrigated. Which I'm gonna move this irrigation out of the way now. Pick the spot for it to land. I'm gonna kick it on. Have on max shut off at 15 degrees, just in case it don't get back to it. Probably gonna need a shut off for that, but that'll be close. All right. Power off at the road, I wonder. It was. I'll make it work better. All right. Should be moving now. Getting moved out of the corn.
Hopefully going to have the AFS to run tomorrow, the 10, we'll see. Thought it'd come in today, but I haven't heard anything yet, so hard to tell. Irrigated right here, and this is down the bottom of the low spot. It's burned up right there. It's kind of a funny thing. I suppose it was about drowned it out and then dry weather hit it. It really couldn't. Starting to get pretty dusty. You see the rust now on this later corn. That down home's got rust. The earlier had it up at Robson, now the later down here. It's got a funny color to it. So got a little rust in it. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Beautiful evening. So I'm going to be sitting in the west for long. I just got word that a little bit ago that the AFS 10 will be here tomorrow morning. And I'll be using it a couple days of corn. Then the 50-foot McDonald will be here. We're going to try her a couple days of beans. See how she goes. Well, just got word that the AF10's made it into H&R in Princeton, so tomorrow morning it'll be here. And we'll have another truck driver. Two's having a hard time keeping up with 9260 right now, where the corn's just good enough and far away enough they can't quite keep up. So the AF10 definitely won't keep up with that. So bean crew's been using 4 drivers to haul beans back from the Crawford County area. But they were up by Hudsonville. Now they're south of Robinson a little bit, and they might be the Flat Rock tomorrow. So they could do with 3, so then we'll have 3. So work out just right. I really wish we was in Indiana with it. Great big fields, wide open. Not many inroads, but the way it's worked out, we're going to be in Wabash County. Be a lot of ends and stuff. One problem with that's the 16-row head with the 24-row planter, but we'll figure it out. Get a good trial out of it.
Well, make our way around the south part of the field. Right there's where we suck out of the river. The irrigation road. Better charge my phone because that AF-10 is supposed to be here tomorrow. Or charge my GoPro. I don't want dead for that.
Because my wagon, I'm about to get full.
I think I've dumped 27 loads a day, I'd say, but we had 3 trucks, so we dumped more. You gotta wait a little bit all the time, but not that long. But a little bit.
We moved back south a little bit from the Hudsonville area, back to Robinson area. This field here is a little hilly, it's not very big. Comes with a bigger farm. And the beans seem to be pretty decent here. Now there's spots where they're thin and had too much water, and there's spots where they didn't have enough water. But as a rule, they're pretty good shape. You can see David up there, maybe. He's working on his knife, got the guard broken. So we're moving right along. Another day, we'll get another couple hundred acres out today. Move on. David's doing the first round around the field, just dumped on the jerk, about missed it. I don't know if you can see them, they're in the shade there, it might be a little tough. We're opening up, a field's a little crooked and woods all around it. Another step.
Loading the 4th truck of the day. We're still in here by St. Francisville, just south of town. River's just right there, right there. We got 27 or so acres left to go here. Then we're going to be moving to Wabash County. And about that time, the F-10 should be here. Yeah. So it'll be a little bit of a challenge for Dad. We got a 24-row planter and a 16-row corn head coming. Usually use a 12, so we'll quite all line up, and there's a lot of terraces down there and some littler fields. But we're going to save it for this, but we decided to just keep going where it's the driest. So ended up where it ends up. We'll go down there, and I'm sure it'll be a good test. It'll be on the roads most of the time, just where I go around stuff or something. But we got 3 drivers a day, so that's good. Won't be waiting on trucks, I don't think.
Well, today's October 1st, and they're on the bomb farm finishing up. Today's the day we get the AFS-10. We're going to go get this finished, and then they're going to meet us down south of Allendale. I'm going to take the 16-row head, get it hooked up, give her a whirl. So that'll be next thing on here. Be things about the AFS-10, see how we like it. I know we'll love it.
Good afternoon. This is Wednesday, I'm pretty sure. We are at the Flat Rock area, what we call the Rawlins Waterway Farm. Beans here are pretty good. There's plenty dry. Everything's had rain, a lot of time to dry up. Had good sun, good weather. Kind of warm for the 1st of October. That's alright. Keeps this up, I won't have to go south of the weather. Maybe we'll be in a garden spot, huh? Well, we're already in a garden spot. Maybe we'll be in a warm spot. Neighbor cutting down there, see the dust flying. Truck sitting down the highway. Doubt you can see that. Back that way's the town of Flat Rock. So we're gaining, moving on. Got all of the Robinson area done. What was real close there, of course. And we should get this done tomorrow sometime. Probably early enough to take the combines back on. That would be nice. We could get that all done. If not, we'll get it done Friday morning. Nothing breaks. We've been really fortunate with that. We haven't had anything major, just normal wear items. So far so good, and no wood to knock on. Well, not much.
Well, we are all done with that place. Heading up to the farm, or Dad is, put his combine there, get the other corn head, then get head to Wabash County, where the new combine should be for long. I'm gonna take my hardware wagon about a halfway spot, park it right up there with him. Got the downspout plugged up, sounds like, so we can bust it out or not. Up on top of the bin, got my climate harness on. That deadhead right there, plugged up. I'm trying to get out there and unplug it. I've flown to that bin as fast as it should be when it comes from the dry leg. But we have the dry corn welded up straight in there, no problem. So this has got to be right there. Well, I made out to it. Don't look very far, but it seems pretty far up here. Got the clean out plate off, and it don't even look that bad in there. There is some stuff, so I'll clean that out, see what happens. Got it cleaned out, made it back alive, so able to climb around that, get down.
I'm sitting here waiting on a truck or auger wagon, something to dump in. We're moving farms, so it takes a while to get everything here. Just show you around the cab a little. If you've never been on a farm or never been around it. Of course, the steering wheel, this tips it. There's just foot pegs. This is in case you have an emergency, you hit that, everything stops. Up here's some controls. Mostly that's lights, air conditioning, heat, auto steer, music radio, and I don't know if I've ever had that on. There's communications radio with the farm, the speaker for that. This is just an iPad that's hooked up to a Bluetooth device that puts yield and all that on there as you go. This is the Pro 700 monitor. That's changed in the new ones. The 9260 we got's not like that. It's got one here and one up here. These are all the controls you set for the threshing, the speed and the distance between the concaves and the rotor. This is what we call the sieves, the shakers, a fan that blows air through it. This is speed, forward, backward. There is 2 gears. There's a high and low in each gear. And on this handle is the wheel control, the header up and down, auto steer button. This drops the header to a preset spot. This is the cross augers in the hopper, and this turns on the unloading auger. This swings the auger in and out. The brakes are individual in case you want to turn short. And this side's not so much on that. My cooler. Got a Milwaukee blower in here to blow the throat off once in a while, keep it halfway clean, which works quite well. There's shades some places in the front and the side. Not on this side. Now the New Holland I had one on that side. It would fit in here, but it wouldn't go very far, it would hit my mount. So it'd be kind of useless putting that in. So that's the basics. There's a cooler goes in here. There's a 12-volt cooler. And I haven't been using that, but I think I might start. There's also a shade back here. I don't think I've ever used that. Alright, that's the basics.
Going down Main Street here in Allendale. Head to Fred's Field south of here. We'll meet up with the new combine.
Yeah, I thought it was coming. The AFS, but nope, it's the auger wagon. Surely be getting here in a minute. Sitting here in the field waiting on him. Well, there comes Ryan from H&R. Like if somebody backed into something with his pickup, little ding. Here comes the AFS 10 with its basketball tires. Look at it bouncing.
She's here. And she's hooked up. Gonna do some calibrating and other things and get rolling for long. I got the tops up, big old hopper. Got the auger fold around. I should've got this folded up. You can touch it from the ground. This thing is different. They're all fired up, all hooked up, all calibrated. They said there'd be a lot of dust come out of that thing. And see if she all works. Yeah, look at that. Battery change, bring it up, snap the road to that big old auger. Big auger should help without much fluff. It's also a chopper, so it's also gonna be mowing them as it goes. Yeah, first thing to learn, how to open the side.
How to open the sides, yep. Latch right there.
All right.
Yep.
All right, hopper's shut.
Belts instead of chains on the old ones.
Yep, no change.
One thing you may want to watch out for too, if we've got a hairpin, we'll replace it right here. But if you see a leak on this side of the combine, look at this door right here. And then there's another door. This panel, quarter turn screws will fall back, and there's another door right under here. This is the actual rethresher.
Okay.
So just kind of, there's pins that go across. If you do see a trickle of grain on this side, those are the first two places to start looking.
Okay.
For the first time customer, you're looking at an AF10. So the biggest difference between the AF10 and the AF11 is this has our super single rotor in it. So on the AF11, we're using the dual rotors. This rotor here is about 3 foot longer than what's on your current product 9260.
Okay.
Lot of separation area, lot of area. We're used to running corn bars, straight bars, or whatever we call them in current product.
Round bars.
This one on the rotor itself don't have straight bars. We don't have separator bars. Yep.
Okay.
Because of that longer rotor length. As we're coming around, again, just a couple things to check. If you're looking in this area here of our chaff pan, you'll want to make sure this is just kind of a service area to where we can drop our chaff pan. Just kind of make sure these are tight, make sure everything's good there. There's a door right here. You can see a pin. There's an identical pin on the other side. We can access our lower sieves using these two pins. Again, if you're seeing some grain loss, come back here and check this door first, because it can rattle out sometimes, so you want to make sure that door's good and fastened on both sides.
Okay.
Yep.
Got a heck of a hitch.
We do have a hitch.
Boy, yeah.
And a hitch. You guys have noticed this is our PRA now. Totally updated PRA. You'll see it is big, it's robust. That does a couple things for us. One, reliability, right? It's going to be a robust unit that's going to really help us out in some sticky situations. The second purpose of this heavy PRA is going to be counterbalance, right? We're running bigger heads, 50 foot, 61 foot MacDons, 16, 18 row corn heads. This is going to help with some of that counterbalance weight.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. How do you lift this up? You have to pull the truck out.
So this right here is going to be our
Oh, you don't have to do it by hand?
Yep. So we do have a service.
Does happen every once in a while.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So this is our service position. You still can get these machined outfitted with manual service position, and we can get these machines with the dual disc that you're used to using. This spreader package here, it does have the residue spread automation. So what this is going to do is it's going to use radar technology to peer through that dust cloud, and it's going to offset depending on wind compensation or what we need as far as our spread pattern. It's going to offset because these spreader patterns are independently controlled.
Okay.
So if we need a little more spread on the right side versus the left side will speed up, the left side will slow down. And then when you make the turn at the end row, vice versa, right?
That's a smart spreader.
Yes, very much smart spreader. But again, we can get this in the dual disc package that you're used to running currently. But right now, we won't have the residue spread on the manual spreaders or the dual disc. Yep. All your functions are right here, sieves, your rotor and chopper gearbox. If you guys will notice now, the chopper, you can change your chopper and your rotor gear speed from the cab. So no more getting out and having to change the lever on the rotor gearbox. Yep.
Yeah, that don't always go in real great either.
Yep.
Everything was right for corner.
Yep, everything. We'll go through it and make sure, but I think I set everything right for corn. So, yep.
And then the automation's the same as always.
Automation's the same. Very comfortable feeling when you get in the cab and you turn on automation. You'll see that it's going to make those changes depending on crop condition and field conditions. Yep.
All right. And you can change the spreader speed from cab. You don't want to throw it in somebody's yard.
Yep, you can change the spreader
Needs yard
speed.
mode.
You can use yard mode. You can set that spread width, and this, you can set this simultaneous. So we talked about the independent spreader paddle speeds, but you can set it to where you just have a set number, and that's what you want to run if you don't need that compensation. But it is working really well for us this year, and we've got a lot of compliments
How
on that
slow
system.
can you slow it down without it jamming up? Because I remember them old ones like this kind, they plug up.
This one has a fixed lower end speed.
Shouldn't plug up.
Shouldn't plug up. So we have not found this spreader system to be
Especially in corn, probably.
right, to be bad to plug up. One thing we do have is some adjustments on this oscillating bar. You will see the bar will oscillate up and down as we're going through the field. Again, that just helps with that spread distribution. But if you're needing a little more distribution in the center, then we'll raise this up a little bit.
So it's in the middle.
Yep, it's in the middle. That's a good starting point. That's where we want to run. Moving around, rear access. This end here, pull down, and opens. I don't know if they get the ladder access right here. Comes down. Currently, on our
It's out of the way.
Yep, on our commercial units, this has changed to where you don't have the hinge point. This rail is just automatically moved up in this position. So it's a fixed position, but it will give you plenty of access. Yep.
You said this is a certain kind of combine, right? It's got a few things that the commercial unit don't have.
Right. Yep. This is a pre-built unit that we're running specifically for demos, for product validation, and so some of these features, that grain tank door being one of them. See the two silver latches?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
They don't have that now, or
We do not have that on commercial
And
products.
this one don't have depth then.
Right behind you. Yep.
Okay.
We do have depth. We have our hydraulic cylinder. I mean our hydraulic oil tank, fuel tanks right under here.
One cap?
One cap.
oh,
One cap and it's not
and it's metal.
It's metal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Regular fuel cap.
that's worth a lot right there.
Real fuel
I should have made that gold.
Yeah. We'll talk a little bit about the unload auger. You see the saddle design has changed a little bit. So that saddle actually pivots up. When you captures that auger tube, it pivots up, so it kind of gives it some upward support as we're going through the field.
Okay.
The cylinder, the swing cylinder itself actually gives you a little bit of a tension. It'll automatically tension up against that saddle as well to keep that arm in position, or that tube in position.
Okay.
Yep.
How are you supposed to climb up this?
All right. Glad you
just gotta watch what you step on.
We do have a door.
Oh. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yep. So we have this access door here, and we have a hood that does not have our cylinder. So it is a cylinder that usually goes to there to prop the door open. That cylinder is not on this unit.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Big area.
It is very accessible. You'll notice we have 3 cleaning fans or cooling fans.
Yeah,
Dang.
a lot of fans.
Yep, a lot of fan.
Yeah, the radiators look pretty dirty.
Yep. If there's such an area as clean air on a combine, this is where we'll find it, right? So this is where we're gonna.
We're just doing sucking.
But we do have really nice access. I'll let you guys come on up. You see the latch over here in the corner?
Yep.
That lets our cooler fans tilt up out of the way and gives us really nice access to
Oh.
that cooling package.
Well, that's good.
Yep.
Why did they decide not to go with this thing?
So
Didn't need it?
we have some issues with maybe some forgetfulness, and we leave this open.
Yeah, I can see that.
And as we're harvesting, everybody's in the heat of battle, and we leave this open. And that once we get in here, we'll start.
And then it's right in your cooling fan,
The
huh?
hopper sensors are going to do a lot of good.
Yep.
They're going to be half full when it's full.
So we do have some sensors on the back.
Oh, that's for full too?
That's for full. Yep.
Well, to their credit, their half fulls probably are full.
On this.
How big is this
So
hopper?
576 bushels. Yep.
Okay.
Now I will say on this unit something that you're going to notice that's different from your current 9260. When this unit is at 100% full, is at 100% full.
So it will tell me it's 100%?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, that's good.
Yep. We do have corner canvas windows. That was something that customers asked for, so we decided to install those. So you'll be able to see from the operator's platform. Let's talk a little bit about this right here. This is what we call our CrossFlow Plus system. So you know how you guys are used to putting in a sieve offset with our self-leveling sieve on current product? With this unit, we don't do the self-leveling sieve anymore.
Lever.
Yep. So now what we're using is a cross-flow plus system. So you can see the travel on the actuator is not very much. So a couple of different ways this is going to operate. So as that cleaning system has got a neutral shake, both front and rear, it's going to convey that material as well as just move it back to the back of the combine. Now let's say we get in a situation where we need a little more crop distribution. So then from that neutral shake, it's either going to do a positive or a negative side shake to move that material from, maybe it's heavy on the front left corner, then it's going to try to get it to the right.
Okay.
Yeah, the rear right. So that does that automatically, and so we don't have to worry about setting that level and getting that side shake. The cool thing about this machine as well, we're using this on our cleaning shoe as well as our grain pan. So now our grain pan has the neutral, positive, and negative side shake for crop distribution. Yep.
Huge elevator.
Up to 10,000 bushels an hour on that elevator.
You haven't had any change brake, have you?
No, not
Good.
Yet. Not yet.
That was the old problem.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I will say, speaking of chain, that how we check for tension is the exact same as current product. We want just a little bit of side-to-side play in that chain, but now we adjust that chain tension down here.
Okay.
Yep. So there you can see there's 4 bolts, 1, 2, and then there's 3 and 4 on the other side of the pulley. Then we use this right here to adjust up and down on the chain.
Huh. Okay.
Yep. Another thing that you'll probably notice, big teardrop design in our elevator boot. On this machine, we have a clean grain auger that comes across right here in the elevator boot, as well as a primary clean grain auger that comes in up here. So as material is coming off of our upper front sieve, and it's getting deposited into this clean grain auger, it's charging the downstream side of our chain. So that's where this teardrop design comes in, is it allows more grain to come in there. So now we have 2 methods of grain coming into our elevator boot. So that's where we're going to gain some capacity as well.
All right.
He's ready to roll.
I'm ready. Let's go.
What all did you guys have to do to get ready at H&R?
Let me just put the tires on it.
Put the tires on it. And, oh, well, I guess we didn't mention that. We got the big old LSWs there.
Absolutely.
Big floaters. See, we'll be able to get a little test on that versus tracks.
I wouldn't be doing my job unless we talk about the front. So this machine has been designed for efficiency from header to spreader. Starting with the header. This is where the rubber meets the road, so to speak. So this is our brand new C516 chopping corn head. We almost have a 24-inch auger on this thing. So if you can get material to that auger, it's going to feed into the combine.
It's huge.
It's been very impressive. Very impressive. This is a chopping corn head. We can disengage our chopping gearboxes if we prefer not to have a chopping. But it's just as simple as flipping switches on the gearboxes or disabling the shaft.
Now we just got to pick a 24-row corn head on, or planter with a 16-row corn head on terraces.
Have these units. We do have an AF9, an AF10, and an AF11. And again, the difference between the 11 and the 10 is the dual rotor technology that we're using in the 11. Yep. Same cleaning system across all 3 platforms. So you get that cross-flow plus cleaning system. You get the dual clean grain augers. As well as the high capacity.
These are white. These aren't usually white, are they?
Yeah, we probably need to calibrate those. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we probably do have to.
That's our road guide.
Yesterday.
Our road guide system has been working phenomenal on these corn heads. We're really proud of that system now. We have a row guide which uses just the sensors, and then we have a row guide pro which uses the sensors in correlation with our GPS. So let's say,
I've been using that.
Yep. Let's say
you like that?
Yeah, you guys are
Find
familiar
the row.
with it. Yep.
Yeah, I like doing
Say
that.
we have some sprayer tracks or pivot tracks or a grassy waterway. It's gonna capture that automatic swap line and then take over until the sensors re-engage crop.
Yeah, there's a few drowned out spots this year.
What I use it mainly for is finding the row. Kick it in.
Yeah.
Finding the row. Yep. Right to it. Perfect.
Does it make that sound?
Yeah.
All right, all set up. Get ready to roll. Hopefully don't hit that pole. Doing a lot of calibrating, moisture, yield, all that stuff. This thing come from Mississippi, cutting soybeans, and I believe it's going to Owensboro, Kentucky after this. I think they said. I think we should have it until Monday.
Offer too, if you don't want to empty out that fast.
I'll be darned.
Okay, I'm in the AFS 10 now. I'm my third round on the ends. Of course, a little bit of a problem having a 16 row head and 24 row planter on the ends. Because he always straightens up second pass. We never thought about doing this. You can do a lot better job. But boy, it's an eater, I'll say that. 6,000 bushel an hour like nothing with it. I wanted to get a little time here to tell how I like the AFS 10 so far. I'd say it does a very, very clean job in the hopper. It's very good. Handles a lot of grain. This is, I think he said, the second year on this demo combine, so we had some things had to adjust. We got it. Hopper tank sensors aren't right, of course. They're always down way too low. We haven't moved them yet. I don't know why nobody ever moves them but us. We always put them where they need. So I'm having a little trouble with the yield monitor. I think it's not showing too much, but it varies so much. It goes way up higher than any corner head, but the field's not average anymore. The total seems to be about right. It just seems like it goes back and forth a lot. So maybe something not right on the yield monitor sensor, but that's no big deal for now. So capacity is great. Kind of bad picking 16 row with a 24 row planter. It'd be fine out in a nice normal field, but I'm in a field with it's got poles, it's got terraces, so it makes it hard to get everything come out right. I think I'm starting on the worst field for that with it. I got the day and I got 2 more days with it. I'll be pretty used to it with them. The capacity's outstanding, the job is doing outstanding. Unloads fast and holds a lot. I'll probably move in the yield monitor or those hopper sensors in the morning. It really means something. That one says 3/4 full is probably not even half full. So we'll move them around, help out a little bit. Gotta get my screens adjusted. Don't like the way they're set up. I get a straighter feel where I got more time. I'll get them set up like I want them. It's a big dude though. That auger's really putting her out there. One thing I will say, this combine's got those great big tars on them. I've always kind of wondered how I'd like them. I've been running the new tracks on 9260 this year. There is no comparison. I would never go back to the tars. Our hill field stuff's just too rough. The tracks are so much better. It keeps the head from bouncing and things. Be nice up in flat country for GC, you know, not square fields, no washes. It'd be okay. But not down here where we fought. These tracks squeeze it down a whole bunch better. Of course, he's eating her up right here. I'm up to 7,000 bushel an hour. I may have already talked about this, I don't know. It's got these big tars. Not near as good as the tracks. The tracks are a whole lot smoother out in the field. I know I did talk about that, but I want to emphasize it again. A world of difference. Like a lot of corners this dude. I don't think I mind the 16 row head. It's really too bad on the 24 row planter. If he's knew he's going to do it, he'd plant the ends a little different, and that would have been no problem. And riser pipes against things like that would be the worst, going around things.
Well, it seems like it so far. Really puts the corn through. That's how his head. He's got 4 more rows he's picking, and I think he's going about the same speed. Made Dad faster. The auger definitely unloads fast. I can't really tell looking at it when it's unloaded, but my weight sure goes up fast. I I know he does not like those tires. They're as good as his tracks. See him bouncing all over the place sometimes. One thing I don't like is there was no plug-in for our hockey puck for climate. The commercial ones do, but for whatever, because Stevens, they got an AF10 and AF11. They're some big farmers, neighbors of ours. It works on theirs, so it must on the commercial ones, but not on this one. So I'm blind. I don't get to watching. So I'm just watching the bean guys up at Flat Rock. Look like they're okay. Maybe average 70, something like that. And with the longer auger, with the longer head, I'm about the same distance away from him as usual. The shorter one, the 12 row, just a dab further away. So that's 40-foot head. Bean head will have his 50, so he'll be closer, of course, 5 feet closer, but have more room. What they're working with now, I believe. It says it's unload faster. Just can't tell much looking. Maybe you can through camera. And forgot to mention this cord's running into 19, so I think we're just gonna be able to keep going now. No more stopping for moisture. And before you know it, we'll put it straight in the bin. So I will keep up with it because we're not even halfway done yet.
Well, the sun's about to come down. It's been a beautiful day. I'm not sure if I have or not. I've told you that we got a wheel reverser on these. So when this plugs up, which happens to everybody, not only does the throat reverse, but the wheel reverses, so it spits all that stuff out on the ground. And I can't show it to you from the cab, but it is right down there on the side of that throat. I'll have to be outside to show you. And we got these at least. It was a dealer installed option. Now, I don't know if that's available from the factory on the 60 series or not. If you cut beans, you don't have a wheel reverser, just ask the dealer about it. That's a great thing.
Yeah, he's out cleaning out his windows, kicking off that stuff. Don't have his blower in this one. So I'm gonna dump it. See, I drove a little. I think it's way out there. Looks dirty out there. Pretty clean in here though. It's nice. It's like the inside is 9260, but not like it, but just bigger.
Yeah, I thought I better get a night shot of the AFS10. AFS10. Big and going at night. It's a very impressive machine. Big hopper, puts her out fast, picks it fast. Definitely speed up harvest, that's for sure.
Well, in case you're wondering, you can't plug this up. Hopefully it turns. Jumped out the elevator. Yep.
Well, we're gonna have quite a bit of trouble with the AFS10 here the last couple hours. Get this message all the time, temperature sensor out of range. I'm not sure what that is. Plugged up the clean grain elevator twice. It's supposed to handle 10,000 bushel, and I ain't near putting that through it. We'll check it in the morning. This is our last load. Probably the belt's loose or the chain's loose on the elevator. So, it's not all a bed of roses, let's put it that way so far. Got a lot of capacity, but hasn't had here the last couple hours. I guess we'll go out to call, see if this temperature sensor out of range is.
Well, it only looks like it's only got one speed on the elevator chain, or the elevator, so that's not it. Chain might be loose. We're gonna check that in the morning. This moisture sensor also is not working. I think that's from getting plugged up anyways. Probably blew a fuse, so we can't tell what it's making where he's at because he don't have the moisture, so we don't know how many bushel per hour he's going. So yeah, we'll get those fixed in the morning and then start hammering at it. We're on the last load here. Not much less to get. We'll fill up Eli and ride in with him.
We're trying to check out the combine this morning. The clean grain elevator kept plugging up. This belt here is a little bit loose. Not bad. The chain's a little loose. We're going to tighten them up. Going to work on the moisture meter again. Yes, he's got a fuse. Going to replace that. Got to unplug it back here because it's quit.
Hey, at least there's only one fuel tank we're filling up though.
Yep, we're only filling one fuel tank. That's a big plus.
I have to say, this moisture sensor fuse could be in a better spot. You gotta come out here and pop that panel off. Take these off, these Torx heads. Pull this back, and it's back there. And take the cover off. Dad also wanted me to mention you don't like that screen. You don't like that screen.
Some of these conveniences on this AF10 is really nice. These steps fold down here, here. So you can get up here, like the moisture meter was plugged up back there. I had to take it apart, made it real easy to get to. Those are some nice things they got about it. Opens up good. Only thing wrong with this particular combine, I think, is it's been a demo all the time and nobody takes charge and takes care of it. So we're doing a little bit. Eli's up top moving the hopper sensors. It's never been moved, which are crazy where they're at. Getting that done. So next guy, hope he appreciates it, whoever gets it. They don't do you any good where they are, so why not move them up? That's been done. Put a bigger amp fuse, 25, in the moisture meter. Maybe that'll solve the problems. The clean grain elevator is still kind of a mystery. I'm tightening up the belt a little more in the chain, but I don't think that was it. Really don't know what's going on there. Resower beating on our header trailer. The back end, the light assembly was falling off. A couple bolts fell out.
Breakdowns are contagious.
Yep, breakdowns are contagious. That seems to be right. See how Eli's doing up here. One nice feature of this hopper, which they've done away with, they said, is this door opens to get in here. Real nice. But they didn't put that on the production models because people can't remember to shut it, they said. I think it needs to be on there and with a key to hold it in place. It's nice. Okay, we moved the sensors from down here, case, factory guys, down here, and here. Moved this one up to here, and that one up to where it might actually be full. Well, today is day 2 of the AF10. Thank you, Uncle Leo, Charlie, Brian. Yesterday ended with a lot of problems. We tried to fix some this morning. See how it goes. A lot of times, next day's a lot better. See how it goes today.
Well, I can't believe we're doing this, but got plugged up for a 3rd time. The screen's not working. It's got software issues or something, so I can't tell how fast he's going. He don't seem to be going that fast. So we're gonna park it, get the 9260. Fine machine, but there's just something going on with this one. We're losing time. Pouring on the ground. Don't think it's worth it right now. But then close back up for him. I don't think I'd make any judgment on AF10 off this one, but they ain't having much luck with this one. Something going on there needs fixed. Oh, clean her off. Have a shame. Taking her back in. At least getting her cleaned off a little bit. Feel sorry for her behind us. Filling this dirty thing up, getting her ready to roll. I think he switched to the case head because he can get the deck plates closer where there's little ears and don't have a problem with the feeding sway. Why he switched to that from the gearing Hoff.
Well, our demo's come to an end. Something's the matter with the clean grain elevator on this combine. I know it ain't that way because it said the neighbors picked up to 8,000 bushel an hour. Of course, I can't tell what I'm picking, but I'm going 4 miles an hour, the 16 row head, plugging up the clean grain elevator. So that ain't working. We ain't got nothing done the last 12 hours. So the only thing worse than no demo is a bad demo, and we've had a bad demo.
Still in Flat Rock. This is Thursday, I believe. And I've just got a little bit left in this field. Then we got 30 acres more to do up here, and it's almost 2 o'clock. So we'll be headed home. Hopefully get these machines back before dark. It's a lot better if we get them off the road before dark. We tried to. David's getting ready to move on, so they'll cut a spot and then I'll have a place to hook up. Makes it a lot easier. Neighbors had a little fire right over there. You can't see it. Had a little combine fire. We went over to try to help him out. We got water extinguishers. He had one also. It was empty the time we got there. Used a little bit of David's and pretty much had it out. And then the fire department came and flushed it out real good. So at least saved the machine. I don't know if there's any wiring damage, but it didn't look like much. I don't know what started the fire. They have to figure that out, of course, or to just do it again. Hopefully that's taken care of.
Look at that little toy over there.
Well, back in my combine now. A lot more comfortable, everything's working good. The AFS 10, I want to reinstate my feelings on that. That's a great combine, got a lot of capacity. Does a very clean job. It just was aggravating for us because it had a problem with the clean grain elevator, which that can happen on anything. Now, I don't know, slip clutch is bad or what, but we just got tired of fooling with it and needed fixed, and we didn't want to take time to fix it. There's nothing better than the combine, the AFS 10, that's for sure. It's got a lot of capacity, got a lot of really good features, does a really good clean job. I really liked it. It's just that it's been a demo for, well, I think this was more like a prototype that we had, so it's probably been used as maybe part of the third crop, and it's got passed around a lot and had maintenance it should have, things checked. So that's the main problems with it. It wasn't the combine itself, it just wasn't taken care of right. So it's a very great combine. Don't get the wrong impression because we quit using it. It was just costing us time trying to get things working right and all that, and it just didn't want to put up with it. And then another thing, we was picking 16 rows where we'd planned with a 24 row, and we didn't know we'd be doing that. So out in the field is great. You know, the end rows had a little trouble because he wasn't figuring on that when he planted it, being picked with a 16 row. And then we was in a field with a lot of riser pipes, you know, going around those terraces. So that was kind of uncomfortable. It was a heck of a machine. It really gobbled up. And it had them, like I say, them tires on. After you get one used to these newer type tracks, you sure never want to go back to tires. You just can't believe the difference in the stability of the combine, the smoothness and all that. Just completely different feel. So that's why we went back.
Moving, they're gonna get that slip clutch put on tomorrow, I believe. And I'm hoping to get a 50-foot Mac on and try it out in the meat crew, see how that goes. Up. Steering haw's better for not fluffing. Fluff. Don't fluff. Case is better for feeding. We are getting more fluff.
Well, on my corn heads, I got the 4412 case, the gearing off. The case goes through the wet stalk spare that I plug it to snap the rows early in the morning. But the gearing off is better for fluff. It starts getting dried and dry stalks this time of year. Dry in the middle of the afternoon, late afternoon. You get that fluff that hangs up once in a while. The gearing off's definitely better for that. So they both got their pluses and minuses.
We're on the last field in the Flat Rock area. It's about 60 acres. See David's dust over there. Jared just went around in the wagon to go pick him up. We'll be here a couple hours and have this done. Ready to head back home. We'll get at least some of the stuff moved on tonight, maybe all of it. Then we gotta decide where we're gonna go tomorrow. We thought we had it figured out, but things may be changing a little bit. We need to start seed beans probably Monday. Because I'm not going to be here Monday. I've got some stuff old people do to take care of. And then I'm going to clean stuff out Monday so we can get started on the seed beans. That has to be, needs to be started in the St. Francisville area and then moved down to Allendale probably Tuesday. And we got 2-3 days cutting seed beans there before we move on. We may have to go on a different route. Still think I'd like to do seed on Monday. So we'll see. There's still some chance of rain on Tuesday. I think it's about a half a chance. So that can really change your plans in a hurry. We'll check it out, see what it looks like, talk about it more this evening, come up with a consensus.
I'd say 15/7/84 a.m. Looking for something good plant health. Great stock. It's pretty good. We've had this third year with it, I think. Going real smooth, real good. Been real good corn. Planted May 17th. Sienna's birthday. Yeah. Just rolling right along. Corn's getting down there, getting dry. Starting to go into straight in the bin with some of it. It's just 17.9, 17.8. So we think below 18 will go in the bin. So that's good. About to have a whole bunch of dry corn from us now.
Last little part of Crawford County.
You don't have to put all that on.
Last low is 15.9. You can tell it is dusty out there now. We do have 2 12-row corn heads now. I know some people have been asking about that in the comments instead of answering it all the time. Figure I'd just address it on here. We will run 2 corn combines if the situation calls for it. Like right now, the beans is ready. We think it's more important to hammer on beans because, you know, they can be a lot more touchy when it comes to moisture and rain and all that. So when we go on them, we better go. The corn's dry, so we're not going into a single dryer, and the beans aren't ready or they're done with beans. That'd be the time where you choose to get 2 auger wagons on it. But go into one location, one dryer, unless you're going on the fast leg at David's or Wilson's over in Indiana. One's about all we can keep up with. We need to go to different locations with the 2 corn heads, or one of the fast ones will probably be able to do it. So that's the explanation on that. Hopefully that helps somebody. He definitely likes how the case head feeds better over the gearing off. But if we run into flood problems, which we haven't yet, that usually happens when the corn gets dry, he'll definitely be going gearing off because it's better for that. The new case head's supposed to be better for that because it's got the bigger auger. This one don't have it. It's an older one. They don't offer the newer head in the folding version yet. When they do, we'll be exploring that. Yeah, this one's got the May West stock stompers on it. They do okay. They do the job. Devastators definitely do a better job, but they're more expensive. I think he'll probably be switching the gearing off as the corn gets dry, though. We've had these case heads before. They do a real good job. They do kind of wear down over a couple years. The new ones, I don't think are supposed to do that, but you never know until you run them a couple of years. More good corn, and it's dry now, so we are hauling straight to the bin, Indiana. No more drying, at least for now. There might be some in the future. If there is, there won't be much. Well, we're picking a lot of fields I've never been in for. This one's done. Good field. Just got a little road coming back to it. That's easy from me. run this oil tanks. We're head to another new field. Different Netherlands on the Bridgeport Blacktop. Go check it out. It's got a big old hill in it, set aside of some oil stuff. So see how that goes. We can get some drone there. Then there'll be drone of the AF10 on Wednesday's video. Check that out. It cut the beans. I didn't get in the corn. I thought we'd have it longer. I should have did that first day, I guess. But they've got that slip clutch on, and there's another belt to tighten it. We tightened one belt for the elevator. I guess there must be another one, or that we tied the wrong belt. It's supposed to be working good, so it'll be good to see how that does in the beans. Demo today, the AF10, running a cutting beans, running a 50-foot McDon. I think it's a FD250. I'll let you know if that's right or not tomorrow, or what if I get out here in a little bit. Anyway, I am getting along pretty good. Better than the corn crew did. They did a few adjustments on it, tightened some belts up. I think they put a new slip clutch on the clean grain elevator. But I've been getting along pretty good. I've cut 70 acres today, maybe so far, and we're in a little better run now here this afternoon. Getting a little more done. So far I've been impressed. This is actually doing a better job than my 9250 on the quality job on the cleaning side. On how well it's doing cleaning the beans, threshing and the cleaning and everything. Didn't really think I'd like a 50-foot head, but I've gotten along better with it than I thought I would. So that's a little bit of a pleasant surprise. So we're going to have it here for a day or two here this weekend to run it. So a couple more days. Hopefully keep getting along all right with it. Mine and Dad's combine still got the Pro 700. Denny's has got the 1200 series monitor. I do like them better. Got them in a few of the tractors now. That's better. You got the two screens. I like that. Look at that. We got room up here. We need a couple more screens up here. I don't know what else we're going to put on there, but put something up there. Especially on the weekend, we can watch college football while we're cutting beans, or the NFL. So far, so good. I don't know what to think. I need to text and ask Ryan that, actually. What the price difference is between tracks and these LSW tires. I know Denny didn't care for them. They're not as, I don't know. I might be able to put up with them, depending on, I don't know what the price difference is. I gotta find that out. I don't know. It's a bean cutting machine. By Steven's place, the guys I was talking about have the AF10, AF11. Big operation. if you can see all those or not, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 oil wells all right there and all pumping. Somebody's having a good day. Maybe a bunch of people. Well, we've never used this entrance before. They got in, hopefully we can get out loaded. Not very big, and it's got a hump in it. No problem. Good size hill here. Coming in this side. It's supposed to be a little easier. And I'm also full over here, so. Steven's up there, then you also got Bates's right here, another good sized farmer. Well, looks like it made her easy. Two of them going about in unison there. Going up the big hill. Been driving by this field all my life. I never realized how big this hill was. We made it. Head back to the truck for the load. It's not very often I miss driving a 620 on here. Today I do a little bit. This thing can stand a little more power. Thought he heard something in his throat, so he cleaned out his stone trap. Something wrong or just full?
Just feel hearing something.
Hearing something.
I'll make sure the chain is strong.
Check and chain. You know, I hear on the new AF10 you can drop your stone trap from the cab.
I hear that. I bet it wouldn't be nothing to fall out either. I dropped mine from out there.
We're gonna drop the head and check the gathering chain, which there's a chain in that throat that just brings it back there. See if that thing's off or straight.
Go back on, I guess.
Well, we think it looks good. This is the chain that brings it in. It's dirty out here. Sir?
Get back in there, or?
Oh, I mean, you made it out. We can try. Sir, can you do anything about the dust?
No, I can't.
Okay.
I can make it rain.
Worked last time.
Maybe somebody stopped by my doorbell, make it rain.
Did work. See if she can do it. Oh, we got 7th that time. Way better. Got a little bit of weight on too.
It's 7:30 at night, evening. Moving. Oh, well, we're going tomorrow, which is Fred's house, so we're gonna go to there. See, Reese way up there, these flashers. Kind of hard to see at night. You got your flashers going, you got just greens and all that crap. You got just dog stompers up in front of you. But we can see good enough, I guess.
Field done. We're getting ready to hit the road, and we're gonna go park at Fred's tonight. Do the field at his house in the morning. So that's it for today. That's it for this video. Really appreciate they have 10 demo. You know, things happen sometimes, but sounds like they came and saved the day, got her fixed. David's been rolling all day with it, so hopefully he had some of that on here this time. We'll make sure Wednesday's video we'll cover that more, and this is drone's over. See you Wednesday.